Good morning. Welcome to Quest. We're glad that everyone could join us today. I'm going to give you a little tour about the newest project that we partnered with Mecklenburg County Park and Recreation and Carolina Rapids here. Join me. A lot of work going on, so we'll go inside. Welcome again to Quest. We're so proud of this facility and this project. But before I get started, I want to acknowledge the challenging and struggling times that we're living in. We have such a beautiful building, so optimistic with hope, but we do have to acknowledge the tremendous struggles that we're going through with the pandemic, and we reach out and think of everyone that's going through that. We also have to acknowledge and support everyone that is fighting racism and injustice, and that truly Black Lives Matter. So, Quest. And I want to let you know that you're standing in the Roberts Atrium. I'm not sure if that's exactly going to be the formal name, but this is contributed through the generosity of Bruce and Nancy Roberts. So many different people made this project possible. Ross and Michelle Animal, Leon Levine Foundation, Buchanan Foundation, Ortho Carolina, Charlotte Metro Credit Union. We'll list everyone at some point, but follow me. We're going to kind of go down the exhibit hall. This exhibit hall will be filled with exhibits that folks can come in and enjoy, not just to read about, but to do. Great water table, all sorts of activities. I'm not going to tell you any more about them because you need to come see them when we open them up. This is our nice conference room. And so if you're interested in doing a program or a conference or a reception or whatever, we have the facility to be able to do that. It is marvelous. And those of you that know our current facility, you're just probably in ooh and ah mode like we've been the whole time that we're doing this. Garage doors that will be able to open up and the public or groups come in, be able to flow to the outside. Nice catering kitchen we have that we'll be able to do all sort of events here. So if you're thinking about again that corporate outing, that wedding reception, that family reunion, please let us know. Furniture that's being distributed, and actually the furniture just came in this week, so I want to thank the fine folks at Alfred Williams. Just a marvelous job they did with all the furnishings. We'd be remiss if also didn't acknowledge the great architectural work by BB&M, the construction work by WC Construction, and all the great folks at Park and Recreation, and with the county's asset and facilities management. We couldn't have done it or be a part of it without all these folks, so thank you. This is our classroom. There's two big classrooms. One will be Mecklenburg County Park and Recreation, and this is ours. So go on in. I'll follow behind. So I know the program staff cannot wait to get in here. Woo! Yeah, what a great place. Be able to do programs, all sort of activities, bring birds in, be able to open those garage doors, go right outside to continue the activity. So think of all the day camps and school groups and all the various other programs that we'll be able to do in this room and really take our program experience to a whole nother level. You'll see part of our Quest rendering back here. We're going to talk about this more in a little bit, but our trail is literally outside the back of this building. You'll see our resident bird care facility where all the birds that will live on this campus will be taken care of. Our education team will work out of. The new trail system that will house all of our display birds. And then down at the very bottom, we're extremely proud and grateful to Duke Energy for giving us the funding to do the Duke Energy Amphitheater. And it's not just going to be bird presentations that you'll see in there. You'll see a lot of activities and events going on in this amphitheater. So let me show you a little bit more. And again, when we get ready to open this, can't wait to see people in here. Thank you. Just so you'll know, all the other staff team that are here today are wearing masks. It'd be kind of hard for me to wear my mask. It'd be sort of muffled, but I do have my mask with me. So this is sort of like a tour de force for the exhibit hall. This is a 6,000-gallon aquarium that will house fish that are native to
animals along this wall?
All kind of things along this wall, animals in Park and Rec. We're the bird guys, they're sort of the everything else guys. And so the amphibians, the reptiles, the mammals, all the things that Park and Recreation will be utilizing for their education programs will be in this building too. So everything under one shop. So again, as we walk into the Roberts entryway, and talking to Bruce and Nancy about the formal maintenance space. Beautiful space. See our bird's nest light up there? Isn't that cool? So this is a patio that would be open to the public going out those doors. And this is the Raptor gift shop. So as you now come to the Raptor Center, you're going to walk in. We have a gift shop, we have an admission desk. This is our admission desk where you come in and pay admission or members get in free. You will have all of our gift shop inventory, t-shirts, plush, books, snacks, all of that will be in this space. Get a bigger blow up showing you that Quest building. I'll sort of point it out so you'll be able to know. Think of this is where we are now, and we're literally standing right here. And then you've got the building, you've got the parking lot. This is the Raptor Trail. These are all the enclosures, so when you see all the variety of birds that we currently have on the trail. This is the resident bird care. We'll have an outdoor classroom. This is the Duke Energy Amphitheater. Our condos where a lot of the birds live, and then a variety of other activities all out there on the trail. And again, resident bird care building and the Duke Energy Amphitheater. Well, let's go see it. Come on outside. I guess pardon the noise a little bit. We're in landscape mode out here. As you can see, a lot of plants have gone in, mulch is going in. So what will happen is people will come into the Raptor Center portion, come through that door, you'll walk down this ramp. There'll be a fence on either side, so it will be a secured entrance. You'll walk right down into the woods, and that's where our property will start. And it will all be fenced in. And looking on the back of there, you see all kind of activities, dump trucks, logs, various things going on. That's where the trail will be. We'll be able to have people out here recreating on the patio. Park and Rec will do activities out here. We'll do activities out here. And then our trail will start over there.
So what we're walking on is the back side of the classrooms. So there's the garage doors.
We've got big conference rooms. So if you see this right here, the doors would open up. So we can have an activity or an event out here. For those of you that enjoy adult beverages, think about having an event inside and then being able to flow outside for that cocktail of your choosing at the end of the day. We also are going to be hosting a lot of our Raptor Center events that we normally would do off-site. We would be able to do them here. This is the back side of our classroom. So just imagine that you're coming to one of the day camps and Carol and her team bring you outside. Or you're coming to one of our programs and Kate and McKenna have done your presentation. Now they tell you it's time to go out and see some birds. Or you just open this up and out you will walk right on out into our campus. If you just want to chill out, parents or other folks, relax, guess what? There'll be furniture out here and there's these big giant ceiling fans. So, comfortable environment for you just to relax while you're here with us. We won't spend a lot of time going back out onto the construction site, but I do want everyone to be able to see it, see what's out there, kind of see some of the work going on. A lot more will be happening. What you're seeing right now is just the site work. I've got to really throw up some acknowledgments to some folks out here. Of course, this was made possible through a lot of funding by a lot of different sources. Neighboring Concepts, Luke, Honorine, all the great folks at Neighboring Concepts with the design. Just a tremendous, tremendous design. Great folks from Behringer Construction doing the work. So you'll see sort of our trail out here. We'll walk out just for a minute, make sure we don't get hit by a vehicle coming out. So you'll see some of the logs going out. You can see the backside if you can look way out in the distance past that big blue machine where that big stack of logs is. That's where the back part of the amphitheater will be. That's where folks will be sitting. Then we'll have our resident bird care. We're going to kind of step over to the side for a moment. I don't think you want to hear me screaming. We may not go any further down, but you'll see kind of over to the left of that dump truck, that's where the resident bird care building will be, actually where that excavator is. We'll let our dump truck guy go by. Back over.
Angie wants to know, when is opening day?
Oh, that's a great question. So the actual building, Quest itself, we're working again with Park and Recreation. That is their building. We're just sort of a stakeholder and a partner in it. We're looking at probably opening Quest to the public late August, September. A lot of that'll be based on, you know, the pandemic and some of the opening schedules that the state sets. Our facility out here, again, which will be resident bird care, and you'll see where that orange piece of equipment is. That's about where the resident bird care building will be. The amphitheater sort of will be, but Duke Energy Amphitheater will be between that big dirt pile and those logs. We'll have some education condos kind of in the back over where that tent is. I love showing off this. So those of you that come out now, you love all of the perching. Well, guess what? You see all those cedar logs? That's all perching. So that's future perching for the birds to sit on. And a lot of the birds love that. That big pile of debris you see on the other side, that's where the outdoor classroom will be. So it'll be a structure, you know, with concrete, kind of a barn roof, so that we can get people outside having programs on beautiful days like today. And then around these giant trail will be where all the variety of enclosures will go, and then the public trail all the way around. So questions, and I'm happy to answer any as I can.
I think that was the only one so far. I think everyone's just excited, thinking it looks beautiful, and excited to get back out to see us.
We're excited to get everybody too, and we'll be making some decisions in the next day about when we are reopening. I will go ahead and tell you, those of you that are currently members will get to come out first. It's a great benefit of being a member. And guess what? We've got a membership campaign going on right now, so you get 18 months for the price of 12. So if you join, you'll be coming before the public. We probably will not be opening until the general public until right after the first part of July. This campus here will probably open in spring of 2021. Right now we're shooting it for April. What will happen is you'll see all of this site work being finished, then you'll see the building pads completed. You'll start seeing the vertical, the various buildings going up. This summer and fall we'll start building out all the enclosures. People say, well, why is it going to take so long? Well, think about all the enclosures we currently have at the center. You know, we have well over 30 some odd display enclosures. Well, those things were built over the course of about 40 years, right? Well, we don't have 40 years, so we're going to be building all of these starting in the fall. So there'll be, I believe, about 35 enclosures going all the way around this part of the property, all the way back to the backside. So a lot of work has to happen, but we're very excited, so be a little patient. But again, this fall, you'll be able to come in and enjoy the main Quest building.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much. Again, if you have questions, put them in the comments and we will answer them after the video is over. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow.